Morning all. Just wait a few more seconds for everyone to grab a seat, coffee, and we'll get into it. Hey Farhad, Kavi, Waka, good to see you today.
Hey guys.
Good, looking forward to it. Ready for a big one. Tēnā koutou, no mai, haere mai, and welcome to another Future Skills Academy webinar. Today, we're going to be talking about our business intelligent micro-credentials. My name is Brian McClay, and I'll be your host today. This webinar is an opportunity to learn all about our business intelligence short courses from our head of IT, Farhad Mehdipour, and have your questions answered. One of our business intelligence graduates, Waka Awan, will also be here to tell you about his journey, and that's at the end of the presentation. He's got some great stories. I'm looking forward to hearing all about that. We'll also be joined by Future Skills Relationship Manager, Kavi Sudayal, who will also discuss more about the courses in general. Feel free to type in any questions you have for the team in the chat box. It's probably floating around there somewhere, and we'll answer those at the end of the webinar. So Kavi will be on hand during the webinar to answer any questions you have about the enrollment process. He has about 13 years of experience in sales and marketing in the UK, South Africa, and New Zealand. Farhad is the Head of Department for Information Technology and Principal Lecturer at Future Skills Academy and Otago Polytechnic International Campus. And Waka is our graduate student today, is driven by his passion for leveraging data into insights and knowledge, which complement effective decisions and sustainable solutions. He has also worked for a range of education providers across New Zealand over the past decade and has developed a good understanding of the practices that create and facilitate a high-level learning environment. So what is Future Skills Academy? Well, we've been operating since 2001. We're a leading Category 1 training provider with campuses in North Shore, Manukau, and Royal Oak. We also have an international campus in partnership with Otago Polytechnic and Auckland CBD. Welcome team, thanks for joining myself and viewers today. I'm looking forward to hearing all about the short courses in business intelligence, and I'm also really keen to listen to Waka's fantastic stories that he's got to offer. So we'll start off with Farhad. Thank you, nice to see you today. I'll hand it over to you. You can start your presentation.
Yeah, thank you, Rob. Hello everyone, kia ora. Yeah, thanks for this opportunity. I'm just going to explain about our business intelligence and data analytics micro-credentials. So this program suite includes 3 courses, at level 6 and 7. The first course is Data for Decision Making at level 6, which is preparing learners to get skills and knowledge about handling data for decision making, preparing data, analyzing data, and presenting data insights to audience. And the second course, Analytics to Support Managerial Decisions, which is kind of having similar structure with the first one, but it's exposing the learners to new technologies like Microsoft Power BI, as well as Microsoft Excel, visualization tools, data warehousing, SQL for retrieving data from databases, and some technology. And the last course is course 11, AI-powered analytics, is more about machine learning algorithms that could be used for gaining deeper insights from the data, while we get like wider range of algorithms and techniques to analyze data and produce some interesting insights and data products through that. In terms of the I skipped this part because that's maybe Kavi can later cover that one about our values and what we're trying to achieve. In this micro-credentials, the idea is to provide an opportunity through short courses, 30-credit courses during the evening sessions, for those who are interested to upskill or shift into a BI and data analytics field, to gain experience and knowledge and skills in this area over like short period of time. So we have full-time delivery of the program in 10 weeks. However, our programs and the courses have been offered so far in 20 weeks part-time mode, where we have mostly professionals attending these courses and completing them in 20 weeks time. And the courses, actually, every single course has a large project starting from week 4 or 5 till the end of the term. And basically the courses are project-based and the assessments are the real-world projects. In terms of the structure, as I said, like the first course is level 6 course, second one is level 7, and the third one is again level 7 course. All of them are 30 credits. 20-week duration, including 1 week break. So we have 10 weeks of delivery, 1 week break, and another 10 weeks. So the sessions are usually organized on 2 evenings from Monday to Thursday, 6 to 9 p.m. We have like Saturdays, not sorry, this should be Saturday for additional support. It could be on a different day, depending on the availability of the lecturers, tutors, and the students. They can organize sessions for one-to-one catch-up and support for their projects on a different day rather than Saturday. So it's a combination of theory and also practical and hands-on and project-based work. And we might have also hybrid sessions for in-person attendance if anyone is interested. This could be organized, and we are based at Auckland International Campus at 350 Queen Street. Regarding the courses and entry requirements, basically these courses require the participants to have like a level 5 diploma plus 1 year work experience, or level 4 diploma with 2 years experience in a related field. So we expect people to be familiar with like foundations of IT, and also like handling data at like basic level using Excel or any other spreadsheet technology. For the next course, the requirement for level 7 course basically is about having a level 6 diploma or level 5 diploma with 1 year experience, or level 4 with 2 or more years of experience. And this is basically for both level 7 courses. In terms of the students who are attending these courses, I would say that we have people from 20 to like 70 years old, mostly professionals. They are usually working full-time or part-time. They want to complete a course to upskill themselves, sometimes like for the purpose of promotion in their organization. Sometimes they want to learn new skills and start a new career. We have different group of people. And Walker is one of our graduates, is also helping us now delivery of this course. He's one of our very successful graduates, and also one of our best facilitators. He's going to explain about his journey and maybe his experience with the micro-credential courses.
Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Kia ora. My name is Wakat, and I, like Farhad mentioned, I have finished 2 of the courses been offered by Future Skills. So I joined the classes, micro-credentials specifically for Future Skill last year. And I did the level 6 course. And then after finishing level 6 course, I moved to level 7 course. These 2 courses are quite different in terms of the content which is being covered. Now, I'm going to explain it to you what was in the course, but what happened, I just want to tell you the end result out of it as well, so to get you things in the perspective that after finishing this course, I was in a position that I could go in the market and showcase what I've learned, specifically the projects we worked on during these micro credentials, and showcase it to the employers. And because of that, I was able to secure a job. It was a bit far away from Auckland. I've been living in Auckland for 10 years. It was a bit far away, but I was happy to move to Christchurch. Now I work for Lumify. Lumify is a training provider, and they provide training on Power BI, Power Query, data warehousing to a lot of companies which are in the process of transitioning from on-premises databases going towards Azure. Now, let's look at the courses which I did. Let me give you a little background before I jump into the course, or the things which I've covered. I come from a business background. I have been in education sector for a good part of a decade. However, the domains which are being covered in micro credentials for MCBI 6.1 and 7.1 were more new to me, in a sense that I have not applied them. So starting with the MCBI 6.1 course, I was really happy to see the skill level of the lecturers, the subject matter expertise, and also, most importantly, the support which has been provided during the class sessions, with the lab exercises, on the Saturday sessions as well, which is one-on-one. If I wanted to have a one-on-one session, I had one-on-one session with my lecturers. And the tools which we end up learning, we started with MCBI 6.1. We didn't jump in Power BI directly. We started from, I would say, quite basic Excel and moved towards advanced Excel. And while we were learning different functions of Excel, we were able to apply it on a project. Now, bear in mind, this is a project-based course, and the projects are from real world. They are relevant projects, and we work on it, and we show the progress as we are working through the projects to our lecturers. And in no time, essentially, your 20 weeks, I did the part-time, so in 20 weeks, we're gone, and I was happy with the outcome in regards to I managed to finish the course and also what I learned. That also boosted me to enroll for MCBI 7.1 course. I was particularly interested to harness the power of Power BI. There's a lot of powers in there. And then it was just a different ballgame since then, like having Excel complemented with Power BI, having some knowledge of how to work with databases and along with SQL. It just put me in a really nice place to go out and probably look for roles which I'm more interested in doing. Yeah, overall the support has been great. The subject matter expertise have been phenomenal of the lecturers. They know what they're doing, which is great. And yeah, and if you join the course, I'll probably see me at times. Yeah. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask me now.
Well, quite keen to discuss one of your projects that you've got on the screen there. Do you want to maybe talk about one of those?
Sure. So the place I was working before, it was PTE, private tertiary education provider. And considering the post-COVID environment, we had a big shakeup in regards to our student dynamics in the market. So we had to do some analysis in regards to parity of completion between Maori and non-Maori and Pacifica students. We did have the data, we were recording it, but utilizing the data was another ball game. Having worked on a project before I commenced on this project, gave me an ability to utilize essentially Excel and Power BI to create visualizations, which are relatively showing data, I would say, in a real time. I wouldn't say entirely in a real time, you have to still press refresh, but you're able to see quite relevant data in regards to how we are mapping against parity of completion.
Yeah, so it would have been great to have maybe a screenshot of what you did, but I suppose maybe that's for next time. So I'm quite
absolutely,
I'm quite a visual person, so I can understand why having a dashboard is just helps the businesses. No, I've put together a few dashboards myself, but I've basically just drawn a design and go, hey developer, this is what I want.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, here you go. Fix it for me. Make it work.
Yeah.
So, cool, nice.
So, and also there's some projects which I worked as a part of the course. So you can see two of the course projects which I worked for a commercial airline. They had the data, I worked with that. And also a bike rental company, in order to, you know, have a visualization where they are not utilizing their resources properly. It's a very complex sort of a, you know, you can't explain a dashboard in few words. The objective of a dashboard is to have you understand the data much quickly without, you know, words and stuff. But yeah, it was a really good experience. And like I mentioned, now I work for Lumify, and we are continuously training Lilliton Port Company in Christchurch. They're recently migrating their data from on-premises to Azure, and they have some artifacts sitting in legacy system, and they want to update with the Power BI. So I'm working with them, training the staff and this day. Yeah.
Oh, fascinating. Hey, just curious, what was your job role before you went into this? What was your speciality?
My speciality was in business, typically in the domain of hotels and restaurant.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. I've been coming from that side of the business, very particularly in hotel sector. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Nice. Yeah, that's great, Waka. Yeah, I'd like to catch up with you and check out those dashboards that you made.
Sure.
I think I need a few myself to be made up soon, but I think you might be too busy for us. I'm going to hand you over to, if you've got any questions for Waka, you can always type in a question now, or send us an email afterwards, and we can always forward that on to Waka. So thanks, Waka. There's a great little chat there. I'm going to hand you over to Kavi now, our relationship manager. He specializes in relationships. So we'll move through to the next slide there, Farhad.
Sure. Thanks, Rob. Yeah, sorry, I was just trying to find the unmute button. I just answered a question for Emiliana. I hope I've answered it correctly. It was related to upcoming intakes and enrollments, and entry into the program. So yeah, fantastic. Enrollment process and student support. So enrollment process, our website has more information on the different programs, a bit more on what we talked about today, some of the career opportunities. So yep, so Waqar has immersed himself into the BI world on different fronts and working directly in there. But yeah, the career opportunities available, besides specifically being relevant to BI in terms of business intelligence analyst, data analyst, or reporting system analyst, you could also upskill in any industry that you're currently in that works with data. So be it transport and logistics, be it healthcare, be it finance, it's quite adaptable to any sort of industry that works with lots of data. So I'm also in an education industry, and yeah, like Waka was talking about parity rates between Maori Pacifica and non-Maori Pacifica, we also report those sort of things. But with my student recruitment manager hat on, I've used data to be able to identify new modes of programs, new program areas that we open up, finding the needs of students and be able to provide succinct support and more appropriate support for students. This all relates to the data that we gain from a student applying. Okay, so similarly, I'm in the education industry, and I could use this data to apply it to real world settings. And Farhad and team also helps us quite a lot internally to develop tools and dashboards and things that we can use internally as well. So the great part about this program is you don't necessarily need to find a job in BI field, but you can use the BI tools, the tools and skills taught in this program into your current industry and upskill and pick your hand up. It's quite impressive when I see someone pull out a Power BI presentation or something on Canva, for example, compared to our PowerPoint, for example. So it's great to see taking that data set and just projecting it into charts and animations and things that really come to life. It does tell people, hey, I've got an edge, I know what I'm doing, and makes you stand out above the rest. So that's some of the advantages of what this program can entail. So there's three main areas of decision making when it comes to enrolling or signing up. So generally it's cost, career, and what is the third one? It's just slipped off the top of my tongue. So cost, career, and convenience, that's it. So in terms of cost, okay, the value of this program would be $3,600. partially subsidized by the government. So fees are normally $1,800 per course. We are offering scholarships at the moment because we want to increase our footprint, and we're basically putting it out there so that you can gain the skills, and we have more graduates under our belt that would spread the news of this program to others. So being a relatively new program, we are offering scholarships to give you the opportunity to take advantage of this program. So that's one, in terms of costs. Two, in terms of convenience, fully online. So to answer the question from Eliana, what is the name? Emiliana, sorry. Yeah, fully online. You can plug in from basically anywhere in the country. And yeah, if you require additional support, it can be made under appointment and arrangement to come into our Auckland International Campus, but it can be done fully online. So try to make it as convenient as possible for you. And the last part is career. Yep. So I talked about that edge in your career path, or actually sidestepping from your current role that may be very manual intensive or labor intensive, and trying to get something that's a bit more technical and something that's less manual, basically. Yeah, this is a great career opportunity, and it's sort of future proofing your career path. How can we help and support you? So our student success team is there. It's quite difficult sometimes managing work and study. It's sometimes quite difficult to manage life, basically, while you're adding on a commitment of study. So yeah, we're there to help you through that journey. Some students may face some learning difficulties through and learning challenges through their journey. Again, our student success team is there to assist you with that. And at the end of the journey, this is an area that's becoming increasingly important, but trying to find pathways between students and industry, or those that are coming in without a job, hoping to land a job within the industry. We're working on providing more of those links through our networks and our industry partners. So yeah, support is what our student success is there for, to help you, guide you through this journey and help you succeed. That's our main aim, to help our students succeed. Okay, Rob, I can hear myself talking a bit too much. As that, yeah.
So I was just watching Farhad,
yeah.
and he's got two videos going, got a bit distracted. I don't know, you did it, man. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really with the support side of things. I think it's really important to have that on the side, on the background, supporting students through their journey so they feel comfortable. I mean, if you haven't studied for a while, you may be a little bit rusty and you're not too sure where to start. I know Future Skills have got a great support team to help you through the entire process. So, you know, I've seen you guys in action, and your team are amazing. So yeah, if you're a little bit shy, a little bit sort of anxious about studying, they've got a great support team. Kavi in the lead, and I've got a bunch of people in the background helping them out. So thanks, Kavi. Well, we're probably going to wrap it up. So I'd like to thank Farhad firstly for joining us today. He's a master of many things. So I'm very impressed that he's come on board and to talk about the program. Waka, amazing. Love to sort of talk more with you later on, and to follow your journey, because I think you're a real great success story. So thank you so much. And the amazing Kavi, the relationship manager, thank you so much for coming on board. And if anyone is watching today, if you've got any questions that we didn't answer, you will get an email going out with an opportunity to reply back and ask those questions. Now, time is running. When's the next intake, Kavi, for these programs? Courses.
So 25th of September is the data for decision making.
Pretty close.
So to get into that class, there's a little apply now button at the bottom of the screen on our website. Or if you'd like more information before applying, inquire or book a call with a student advisor, and we can get you onto that program.
Excellent. So there you go, 25th of September. If you can get them now, apply for that scholarships, and they don't have too many, and see where it takes you. So once again, thanks everyone for joining. And we'll see you in the next webinar, which will be coming out very shortly. Thanks, team.
All right. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.